So, let me explain what FGO means. FGO stands for Fate Grand Order. Fate Grand Order. Well, it's a gotcha game. Now, what even is a Fate? I believe Fate was originally a visual novel that has now spiraled out into this big old franchise with animes and video games and gotcha games. I was inspired by videos that I watch. You're given like an anime opening and you have to guess what anime it belongs to, or you're given like a video game song and you have to like figure out what game it's attached to within like 10 seconds, and then the video like shows you what it is. This game is going to be very new to Fate friendly. At least I think it is. I guess now I can show our contestants. Fellas, are we ready? So I have a nice little PNG tuber that I've made myself. And when I told...
Do you?
I do.
You have one?
I
didn't
do.
know that.
She's right here. Yay, it's me.
Does she have feet?
No! When I decided to do this, I was like, hey, I can make you guys some really like quick, crappy doodles for the stream if you want. So Jake will be the main contestant for this game show because Jake don't know squat about Fate.
I don't know anything.
Don't know nothing about Fate.
Don't
So
know nothing about nothing.
Jake is also known as Caterpillar Brows. So
Yes.
anyway.
Oh
Nice.
my god!
There
He's
you
just look at this little guy.
That's you.
Oh, they talk.
Yeah. Yep, you talk.
I cannot imagine anything better than this.
Brandon
That's me.
knows more about Fate than Jake, but knows less than me. So Brandon's purpose will be as a lifeline to Jake. Now, Brandon's username is EvilBalder5, which really doesn't translate to the little guy at all. Brandon sent me like 10 different pictures and none of them went together.
There's a bunch of memes.
A bunch of memes.
There's a bunch of shit that I thought was funny.
I
Yeah.
combined two that I was really vibing with.
Oh
So,
man.
I can explain it.
I can explain.
So,
Oh my god, the little face.
he's a little onion guy with Jack Horner's hair from the Puss in
I love
Boots
him.
movie.
10 out of 10. 100 out of 100.
So, we should be able to... Yep, there we go. So here we are.
Something don't feel right.
Let me hide me. It says Lady Onion's FGO quiz. It's not just a Q. Okay. So, the way this is gonna work is there are basically two sections to this. And if you have questions, if you're like if I have a list of names and you're just like, hey Sarah, I don't know who Lu Bu is. Can you tell me about him? I'll give you like a sentence or so to be like, this is who it is. So a lot of, not all of them, but most of the historical and mythological people here are very Western and Eurocentric. I tried to pick things you would be familiar with.
Right.
And then like, if we like this and we want to do it again, we can, I can make it harder, I can add more cultures, but for now, this is what we doing.
Alright, well.
So, let's
Oh my god.
practice.
Okay.
Alright, so, this is the first practice round. I don't know when it's gonna pop up for you.
Oh god, they're all hot.
Everyone's hot. So,
That's gonna be a running theme.
So, out of these three, A, B, or C, which one do you think is Robin Hood? And another thing
Yeah.
too, if there's something in the drawing that you're like, hey, I don't know what I'm looking at because some of their outfits are weird and some of their weapons are weird. You can ask me and I'll tell you.
So if I'm just like, hey, something's weird about that outfit, can we take it off and get a better view of this guy?
Can we have less clothes, please? Some of them actually do work that way, but no.
Some of them.
So yeah, which one of these lovely gents do you think is Robin Hood? A, B, or C?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say A.
You're gonna say A. You locking it in?
I'm locking it in.
All right.
Final answer.
Let's see
Yes.
if you're right.
A. Yeah, I know it's right because he's in color.
Yes. Okay. So if you want to know,
unfollow Onion.
so here, wait, hold on. Let me move you guys so I can try to like make it so we can see all their names. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, here, let me hide me. I don't know how to say his name, but that's his name. Whenever you get to see.
I'm not gonna try and pronounce those names.
So
Asclepius, you're right, Brandon.
So I have little notes about these guys. If you wanted to know like some history about like who's who.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. But so Cuchulainn or Cuchulainn, I think is how you might say it.
Cuchulainn.
He is he is a hero of Celtic legends, and he has a few different forms in Fate in particular, but with this one in particular, he's known for magecraft and he uses runes.
Oh.
And then the other guy is
so, like, hold on, sorry. Like, when you say uses runes, is that like something an in-game thing, or is that like
a magic?
Thing?
It's a type of both.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Both. Yeah. So in this form, when he uses magic, he uses runes. There are other forms of his where he doesn't use magic.
I see.
And then the other guy over here, he is a Greek hero, son of Apollo, and he later becomes the god of medicine. So that's all.
The god of medicine. That's fascinating.
All right. So that was that first practice round. Now here's the practice round for the other type of question. So this one's simple. This is a who is this?
Oh, I've seen like people cosplay her.
Yes. So your options are Alice Little, King Arthur, and Joan of Arc.
Okay. Now, I think I remember you in passing talking about how some of the characters can be like.
So yes, gender doesn't necessarily matter. So keep that in mind with later questions.
Got it. Tell me a little bit about Alice Lindell.
Alice Little? Alice Little is the protagonist of Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, fascinating. Well, I think I'm gonna go with King Arthur.
You're gonna go with King Arthur?
I think I'm gonna go with King Arthur.
All right, let's see if you're right.
Aha!
Yes.
Totally got that on my own.
So, King Arthur, otherwise known in this game as Artoria Pendragon.
I love that name. It makes me think of Howl's Moving Castle.
Dude, it's such a good name. Okay, but now we're gonna do this for realsies, so you better get ready.
Oh shit, here we go. Okay, now for realsies.
Now for realsies. Your first one is, which one is Lancelot?
Oh shit. This is cool. I just have to say the art itself looks incredible.
So Jake, walk me through your thought process. What are you thinking?
Okay, first, give me a rundown of Lancelot.
Like who the character is?
Like, yeah, like historically.
So Lancelot is known for being in like the King Arthur fable, mythos, all that good garbage. He's said to be, I think, one of the stronger knights, and also his most notorious story is how he basically had an affair with King Arthur's wife.
See, okay, so I'm gonna run you through my thought process here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm looking at all these characters. Clearly, two of them have a more kind of like evil kind of design, if we're gonna, or like a dark design. while one has more of a kind of less dark, more young, kiddish, which makes me immediately want to go with that. But I feel like you just threw that in there to throw me off, or I might be overcomplicating this. You know, I'm feeling A.
You're feeling A?
You're gonna go with A?
Is
I'm
that
gonna
your
go with A.
final answer?
Yeah, I
That's
think we're gonna
my
stick with A.
All right, let's see if you were right.
Damn it! Ah,
It was Artoria again.
Okay.
I wanted to get that one.
So let me tell you something funny about Fate. I don't think I do this again. But
That was good though. I like that.
so you'll notice that is also Artoria Pendragon, and it says Lancer Altar. So what does that mean?
Jake, you know the meme of like, I drew a dark, fucked up version of the Hamburger Helper? Just a real glimpse into the fucked up world. You know that meme?
Yeah.
That's typically
what altars are.
That's typically what the altars are.
I actually don't remember.
And then there's Sieg over here. Hold on, you can't see his name because of me. Let me hide myself for a second. Ah!
Yeah, get out of here.
So Sieg is a homunculus of Siegfried, who is from a song, and he like slew dragons.
Slew dragons, like slayed them?
Yes, he slayed dragons.
Okay, he did not lay dragons.
Yes, so he is a homunculus, so he's not like a full person or anything, but he has a little bit of his like soul, basically. All right. Next one. Which one is Cleopatra?
Oh.
That
you shithead. Oh, I thought I had it at first. I was like, oh, that one has a pyramid in the background. Then it's like, oh, no, they're all Egyptian themed. Clever.
Yep.
Okay. I gotta say, I really like the modern design of Cleopatra on the left with A. But the C design, that one's just really fun. I really like that. I feel like that's I feel like that's Cleopatra, but I could be wrong as well, you know. And B feels like, you know, the anime Cleopatra, so.
The Sugoi Cleopatra.
Sugoi Cleopatra, yes. Okay, so I'm kind of between A and C right now.
Okay.
A kind of feels like Miku mixed with Cleopatra.
Oh my god. I'm never gonna look at this servant the same way.
You have opened your eyes, Jake.
It's just Maku.
That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna try for A. I'm gonna go with A.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Let's see if you were right.
Yes!
Oh. Brandon, play the little clapping sounds.
Yeah, hold on. Get the soundboard up.
Get it up. Hey, yeah, there we go. Let me tell you a couple funny things about this servant. She like moonwalks in her animations when you use her. She like does dances, but the main thing is she moonwalks, and it's like, why? Why is Cleopatra moonwalking?
That is so fascinating.
Now for Ishtar. So Ishtar is a Mesopotamian goddess of beauty, fertility, and war. And then, hold on, let me make myself scarce.
Yeah.
So C, I don't fully know how to pronounce her name. I believe it's Nitocris. Nitocris.
It might be Nitocris.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the S is silent or not. Anyway, but yeah. So Nitocris was one of, if not the last queen of ancient Egypt, and debatably she murdered her brother's murderer and then committed suicide.
Love me a hardcore story. I think I would like the next one, yes.
All right. So your next one is gonna be, which one is Joan of Arc?
Okay. See, my instinct is to go with A.
With A?
Yes, because it feels very Joan of Arc. But again, it's hard to imagine, like, because they, yeah, like you said, they use a bunch of different artists for these things. So I don't know. I think I might go C this time.
C.
Yeah, I'm feeling C.
They burned her for being a witch because she was too good at war.
Yeah.
And no woman can be too good at war. See, I went with A initially because that's just my gut reaction to be like, yeah, that's how I would imagine Joan of Arc. But then again,
mean,
like a different artist's interpretation could be something completely different.
But then you changed your answer to C. So what?
Yeah, so I'm
So what?
struggling here.
Okay.
See, I don't respect the French enough to know their culture.
Well, then I'm gonna go back to C.
And you're sticking to it?
I'm gonna stick to C.
All right, let's see if you were right. You better get out those horns, boys.
Yo, let's go.
Oh god, this is not close.
Let's talk about the other two for a second. So Bedivere's
let's have a talk.
Bedivere is a guy. He's also a guy there. He's just very pretty, and I thought it would be a fun throw-in because Joan pretended to be a dude.
I love his
Yeah, I have
outfit, I'm not
absolutely
gonna
no
lie.
idea who Bedivere is.
So
I don't recognize him at all.
Bedivere
I
is
wanna
the
just
first.
cosplay Benevere now.
He's very pretty. Bedivere is the
Very.
first knight of the Round Table. And then Saint Martha, she is from the New Testament. She had Jesus as a house guest several times. And apparently she
Yeah.
slew a dragon in France after Jesus' death.
Imagine if real history was like that. Like, how fucking cool would that be?
Fun fact, Saint Martha's noble phantasm is her hitting the dragon at you like a hockey puck.
I love that.
Saint Martha is great. We love her.
We love
It
Martha.
just cracks me up that that's Saint Martha's character. Like what she
Yes.
looks like.
All right, are we ready for the next one?
I am ready.
All right, this one might be tricky. All right, which one is Attila the Hun?
It's this Gandalf looking motherfucker. Ganondorf, not Gandalf. Sorry.
Okay, do
Wait,
you...
one of these is supposed to be Attila the Hun.
Yeah,
Yes.
one of
Wait a
these is
minute.
Attila the
Wait a
One of
minute.
them is Attila the Hun. Do you need to know about Attila the Hun?
Sure, give me a fact about Attila the Hun.
Attila the Hun
Besides the
is
fact that
one
he
of...
fed so many people.
Attila the Hun is one of, if not the most successful barbarian ruler, and was known for attacking Eastern and Western empires.
And he would have completely overtaken the entire eastern continent if not for dying in his sleep, suffocating on a nosebleed.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
That has nothing to do with the character. That's just a fun fact
Have a fun
about
fact.
Attila the Hun.
All right, so you have three lovely choices here.
Hun? Are you kidding me? I feel like you're throwing me off with B. Like, you threw that in there, just be like, heh.
You're calling B the old bait and switch, huh?
I am calling B the old bait and switch, but at the same time, is it a double bait and switch? And that's actually Attila the Hun? My mind wants to go to A because of the skulls she's stepping on.
Okay.
Fair.
I just can't draw much correlation with C to Attila the Hun as I can with the other two. I'm gonna lose my mind if it's C.
You're gonna lose your mind.
Like, yeah, let's go. Let's go A.
You're going with A?
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if you're right.
You're joking!
Get out those want-wants.
Hold on, let me get the want-wants.
So, yes, that is Attila the Hun.
What the fuck?
She's also known as Altera in this game. So, as for the other two, the first one, Demon King Oda Nobunaga, is a combination of all Nobunaga's in history. And
Oh.
what made Oda Nobunaga in particular interesting was that Oda was the first to use guns in warfare in Japan.
Huh.
And then Alexander the Great conquered the Eastern Mediterranean, Egypt, the Middle East, and parts of Asia. Okay, this is the last one of the three pictures. After this, it's gonna be one picture and three names. So,
One picture and 3 names. Got it.
now, which of these is Elizabeth Bathory?
Oh, fuck.
If you know Fate, this is a little mean.
This is incredibly mean.
but that's why it's the last one.
Oh.
Do you know who
Yeah.
Elizabeth Bathory is?
No, please elaborate.
So Elizabeth was this, like, I think she was just like this rich lady who...
Wasn't she a queen?
I don't know if she ever got
All
to...
women are queens.
She was at least a noble. I don't remember if she ever got to queen status. But basically, she was very well read. She ended up just freaking, like, torturing and killing a bunch of people, like, for funsies. Like, she's one of the earliest, like, female serial killers.
Oh, well, that's not nice.
No. No, it's not.
Just based on what you guys were talking about, I feel like this one in particular is kind of like more than one of them is this character, but they have a different design. The stoic faces are not helping me.
So it's mean because very obviously 2 of them look similar.
Yes.
And 2 of them are the exact same person, but with a different name.
Uh-huh.
Which is why, depending on what you say, I might give you half a point, because this one is mean.
Oh. Well, based on her backstory as a person, it's just like... Because, like, my initial response is to go with B.
Mm-hmm.
Fair considering the backstory.
Yeah, okay, so, like, B... I want to go with B.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, serial killer, but also noble and stuff. But I feel like C is like a modernized version, kind of like hiding in plain sight kind of killer.
Mm-hmm.
And then A's just cute.
An Iron Mouse looking ass.
Oh, she kind of does.
Shit.
So Jake, do you have an answer?
Do I get a hint?
Do you want my hint?
Yes, I do.
I don't know how helpful this will be. But
yeah, let's see.
to help narrow it down a bit, there's something about the backgrounds of these that read more Elizabeth Bathory than others.
Okay. Some of these read more Elizabeth Bathory's than others. Just because she ended up being a serial killer and stuff, I'm gonna go with A. Because of the background?
Final choice?
I think so.
Locking it in?
Let's see. Hold on, let me pull up the soundboard. Let's see if I have to sit side air horn.
Let's see if you found her.
Yeah, let's
You
go!
found her. So let me explain in detail why this is mean. So we have Carmilla. Carmilla and Elizabeth are the same person.
Oh.
The difference between them in Fate universe is Carmilla is her once she's done all the atrocities, once everything she's like all the serial killer kind of stuff, this is her like fully realized. Now then, let me hide me for a minute. So
No,
this
don't leave
one
me. Don't leave me.
So this one, C, is Balpon Sith? I think is how you say it.
Oh, she's a Sith.
A Sith
Like from
Lord.
Star Wars. A Sith Lord.
So what she is she is a type of fairy. To my memory, she's kind of like a succubus vampire fairy thing. But type of fairy, pretty much. But against all odds, you did it.
I'm genuinely surprised because, like we've gone over, I don't know shit about Fate.
You've
You guys
only
have talked about it over the years, but I'm just like, eh.
You've only missed 2 so far. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're on to the next round. which is
Go.
1 picture, 3 names.
1 picture, 3 names.
So,
Oh,
who is
wait a
this?
minute. I think I know who this is.
So
Yes.
is this Michelangelo? Is this Leonardo da Vinci? Or is this Alphonse Mucha?
It is Leonardo da Vinci.
You're for sure?
For sure.
100%?
100%.
Not down your mind?
Locking it in.
Don't want no
Good
hints?
ass. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this one.
Alright, let's see if you're right. And let's get those irons out, baby!
Let's go.
Alright, so, I love Leonardo. I love Leonardo so much. Da Vinci is known for The Last Supper and Mona Lisa. Now you may be thinking, why is Da Vinci a girl? And Da Vinci is one of the few servants that actually has a really interesting reason for being a girl. So, when Da Vinci became a heroic spirit, Da Vinci was like, why would I want to be summoned as like a dude? I want to be a hot babe. So Da Vinci has decided to like take the form of the Mona Lisa, one of the baddest babes. So that is why Da Vinci looks this way.
I was very much like, that's how I remembered that, is because we had that conversation of
Yes.
Da Vinci being like, oh yeah, I want to be as a hot chick, and then like if I were Da
wanna
Vinci, yeah, I would have done the same thing.
I want to be a
Yeah,
smoking
Da Vinci
babe.
isn't trans. Da Vinci is based.
Hell yeah, trans Da Vinci.
Are you ready for the next historical figure?
Let's do it.
All right. Who is this lad? Is it the Phantom of the Opera,
Fuck yeah.
Ludwig von Beethoven, or Antonio Salieri?
Oh, you. Now, I'm assuming this isn't Ludwig the streamer. It's Ludwig Beethoven.
The composer. Yes, yes.
Yes. That's what he's known for. Composing.
Moonlight Sonata and all that jazz.
Yep. Now, Antonio Salieri. I'm not familiar.
Salieri.
Salieri.
Think of him as Mozart's rival. They were both composers around the same time, and if I remember correctly, Antonio had been in the game longer, but Mozart like came out swinging and was just like getting a lot more notoriety. But they worked together a lot, and I think if I remember correctly, when Mozart passed, Salieri like took care of Mozart's kid. Or something. I don't remember exactly, but that's who Salieri is.
Okay. Well, I feel like I have to go with the Phantom of the Opera because this just screams Phantom of the Opera to me.
Okay, I don't know if this will be helpful, but this is the hint you're gonna get. Next time we do this, I'll like prep hints. Or something. So this might be a crappy hint. This servant is an Avenger, and an Avenger is somebody that was like wronged in some way, and they are taking vengeance for themselves. Now, think about what we've talked about with these people.
I feel like the Phantom would have more to avenge than anyone else. So I'm gonna stick with the Phantom.
Alrighty. Let's
My
see
chat is splintering off.
how you did. So,
Shit.
so yeah, this is Salieri like avenging how he was basically like kicked out of the spotlight from Mozart. So Salieri, if I remember correctly, this servant, he ain't a fan of Mozart. They are rivals, and funny enough, I think their artist did both of their arts. Like I think they have the same artist, which is neat. But yeah, Salieri's cool as a servant because like the picture that I used for like who is this? This is his first ascension. His middle ascension is this picture of him you see as like a normal dude. And then his third one is the one you see above, where he's like more monstrous, and he's just good design, like it much. Okay, next is this. Whomst is this? Is this lovely lady? Is this lovely lady Anastasia Romanov, Florence Nightingale, or Ivan the Terrible?
All right, let's go down the list of each of these people.
Like, you want to know about them?
Yes, please.
Well,
I mean, I assume you already know about Anastasia.
Anastasia, you know, I think Anastasia the movie. She's Princess Russia. Whole family was slaughtered, including her, but people thought she was alive for a while. She's not. Florence Nightingale.
Is that what the play's based on?
Yes. Well, the play Anastasia is based off of the animated movie, but that movie is based off of the idea that people thought Anastasia could still be alive when she wasn't. Now then, Florence Nightingale. She was a nurse during the Crimean War. I hope I'm saying that right. And then once she saw like how terrible the conditions were, she devoted her time to improving medical care during wartime. And then good old Ivan. He was the first Tsar of Russia. I think when people use terrible here, they don't necessarily mean that he was a bad person, but he just had like a lot of power. Because they were like taking over stuff and conquering things, and it was scary.
First off, I want to note she really looks like one of the characters from Chainsaw Man.
Makima?
Yes.
Yeah, they do have like the same like eye shape and like hairstyle.
Very much so, yes. My gut's going with Ivan the Terrible.
Walk me through your process.
I don't think it would be Anastasia Romanov. It should it's give me the red design of Romanov, but I'm just not feeling it with her. Remind me who Florence Nightingale was again?
Nurse during the Crimean War, devoted her time to improving medical care during wartime.
See, now I'm leaning towards that. I'm gonna stick with C.
Final answer?
Final answer.
All right. Let's see if you were right.
Damn it!
Ain't that just the way? I'm going to request.
Pictures, though.
I'm going to request that you not show Jake what they look like, because I might use them in a future game. But all three of these characters are in Fate. She's one of my favorite servants, and I don't have her. I'm very sad I don't have her. I've been wanting her for a while, but it's like every time I get the chance, she doesn't come home. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Alrighty. Next up, who is this lovely guy? Brandon, don't say anything.
My ex-husband.
Is he James?
Sarah's
Hey, my
current
ex-husband.
Is he James Moriarty? Is he Hades, or is he Edmond Dantes?
All right, let's go down the list. Let's start with James Moriarty.
James Moriarty is one of Sherlock Holmes's like greatest adversaries. Hades, god of the underworld in Greek mythology.
Yeah, I saw Hercules.
Hercules. Edmond Dantes is from a French book called The Count of Monte Cristo. Basically, he was imprisoned wrongfully, and he survived through sheer determination.
I fucking love The Count of Monte Cristo.
These are your choices. Who could this be?
Okay. I feel like it would be too obvious to say Hades. But also seems plausible at the same time. James Moriarty also seems like someone in the running. Because this just feels like the anti-Sherlock. I'm going with Edmund.
Dantes?
He looks like, if I were to give this character a name without even looking, like he looks like an Edmund.
You, sir, you look like an Edmund.
You look like an Edmund, sir.
I don't know. You give me very strong Edmund vibes.
So, are we locking it in?
I'm gonna lock in with C.
All right, let's see if you were correct.
Wait, hold on.
Get the sound effects.
Let's go!
Let's go.
How dare you?
I clicked the
Fun
wrong one.
fact, Lancelot and Edmund Dantes are two of my big fake Grand Order loves. I love Edmund Dantes. I love him terribly. He is unique in that he was the first of the Avenger class to be added to the game, and because of that, he got an event that was very special to him, and it's such a good event. It's so I'm gonna just rant about this for a second. All right, now next servant is going to be the last one for this type, and then we're going to the bonus round, baby. Woo! All right, are you ready? Brandon?
Nah.
I hope you like this next one. Okay, who is this? Is this
Is this a character from Invincible?
is this Thomas Edison? Is this
That's my boy.
Is this Nikola Tesla? Or is this Alexander Graham Bell?
This is
What
one of my
the fuck
favorite
did you
servants
just
in the
ask me?
game. It's one of my favorite servants in the game.
Are you seriously trying to tell me this is a historical figure?
Correct.
Technically.
So, shall we go down the list so you have an idea of who is who?
So we're going down the damn list.
Okay, so Thomas Edison is an American inventor that developed many devices for various fields like motion pictures and power generation. Tesla invented / contributed to the developments of hundreds of technologies. He was an electrical engineer, a mechanical engineer, and a futurist. And then Alexander Graham Bell, he is most known for patenting the first practical telephone. He was an inventor, a scientist, and an engineer, and he low-key hated deaf people. Ableist man.
So wait, hold on, wait, we'll go back. What was he known for?
Alexander,
Besides being ableist? Yes.
he patented the first telephone.
Oh. Okay.
Yep, he was an inventor, a scientist, and an engineer. So all of these choices were inventors in some regard.
Well, immediately I want to get rid of Alexander because this seems more like electricity focused, which Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison were very much known for.
All right. Saying goodbye to the ableist. Okay.
Yeah, always. Yeah, stop laughing at the photo.
He's built like a goddamn fridge.
And god dang it, do I love that man.
But yeah, like
I'm gonna go with Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
All right, locking it in.
Oh, unfortunately, I am.
Alrighty. Well, let's see if you're right. And you know what? You better get those horns ready, baby. Because guess what? Also, this image goes so hard.
So absolutely hard.
Look
I
at
just,
how-
like, fucking love this.
Look at how
And
hard.
God, it's so
Yeah.
good.
So I want to tell you a couple.
God, it's so good.
I want to tell you a couple things about this servant, real quick. So, if you'll notice, so
So many questions.
this, I believe, is his first ascension. It's either his first or his second. So in this picture, it's his last one. He has rainbows coming out of his back along those gears. And his noble phantasm is the 20th Century Fox logo. I'm
That is
not
a
even-
joke.
I'm not joking. It plays the sound and everything.
I gotta look this up. Hold on.
Like, here, hold on. I can get a video of it. I'll play it for
Yeah.
everybody. Let me fix.
Yeah, that works. That works.
This works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
それこそが天才のなすべき狩るもの。ホールドフェイスドミネーション。
What?
So yeah.
I'm
So good.
okay.
So
Okay. So I'm gonna run through my process real quick of how I determine this. Besides the whole like the shoulders and everything, it was mainly the color scheme and the fact they made him a lion feels very Thomas Edison-y, just because it feels like he's very full of himself, and this is how he would envision himself.
I can't get over I love your deduction, by the way. That's really good.
Thank you.
I can't get over this artwork. This.
Yeah, what the fuck
it
is
goes
this?
so
It goes-
unnecessarily hard.
Dude, this is so raw. It goes so intense.
This pit goes raw. Feel free to screenshot.
All right. So now, fellas, we are in the bonus round, baby! Ooh, let's go! Let's go! There's a lot of noises. Where's the duck? Give me the duck.
Oh.
Tesla looks like he whimpers.
Ew. I hate that.
Ew,
You're
ew,
right.
ew, don't ever say that. please don't.
Foul.
Okay, let's get to the bonus round.
Okay,
I
there are two flavors to this bonus round. So the first
Is one of them
one.
blue raspberry?
So here,
Personally, I like cherry.
let's get to the first one. Purely based off of design and no other information, who is this?
So here's the thing. My mind immediately goes to Jack the Ripper.
Okay.
I wish Jack the Ripper looked like this.
Hey, why are you saying that?
I couldn't help myself, I'm sorry.
Well, I guess it's not Jack the Ripper.
Unless I'm reverse psychologying you.
I don't think you are.
Here, I will hide me so you can see a little bit more of him.
Okay.
Here, I'll hide all of us for like a little bit just so you can see the whole
Well, here,
shebang.
Can you put me in the corner just looking up at him?
Spin you.
You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record.
All right, you're
baby,
looking
round.
down. You're examining.
I gotta get a good look at him. Let me get a good whiff of him. What kind of deodorant he uses? He uses Old Spice. Because I feel like the number behind him has significance to it.
I will say, you for sure know this person.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
This.
I think I got it this time.
Oh, okay. What do you think it is?
I'm gonna say this is Sherlock.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
All right. Is that what you're sticking with?
I think I'm gonna stick with that, yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if you're right. Let's get the horns out, baby!
Yeah, because initially I went with Jack the Ripper, but then I noticed, like, behind him,
Hey, chat! Don't look at Jack the Ripper. I might save
Please
that
don't
for.
look at Jack the Ripper.
I was
Well,
going
I'm
to
not
put.
gonna look at Jack the Ripper.
Don't look up Jack the Ripper. I might put Jack the Ripper in a future quiz. But yes, this is good old Sherlock Holmes. I was hoping with like the pipe and like the magnifying glasses and the coat and everything that you would have like a fighting chance.
See, it was mainly just the door, like the number on the door. That's what it really
The
gave me.
221B.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, see, that's
Christina out here like, this man is all red flags. Luckily for me, red's my favorite color.
yeah. He's in a funky steampunk corset.
Oh my god, he looks fucking sick in a corset.
Yeah, and he's got like these really high up little leather garters on his thighs.
And they do so much for him.
For some reason. This I will admit, this 4th Ascension art is very slutty. It's
It's
This
very
man looks like
slutty,
he would
for sure.
spend 10 years slowly poisoning his new stepdad
it is
in
a
an effort to
very
gain the family fortune.
it is a very
Only to be
slutty
turned into
word,
a
which like
vampire.
typically the last picture is either very epic, very slutty, or just like very pretty. All right. Are you
All
ready
right.
for the final thing?
Let's see what you got for me.
This is where I think I was the most mean.
You a meanie?
All right. Out of
Meanie
these
Bobini.
3 characters, which one is not King Arthur / Artoria?
Oh, you bitch.
That's the meanest possible question you could ask in a fake Grand Order guess the character
Wow.
thing.
I will hide us
Wow.
momentarily
That's
to-
so.
so you can see all of them in their glory.
Oh.
Which one
I
is
like-
not
I like
King
the
Arthur?
second one's dress, though. Her dress is very lovely.
Which one?
The second one.
Oh, middle? Yeah. Beautiful outfit.
Black dress with the tights underneath.
I got the breath of a last
Cigarette on my teeth, and she's an actress.
But she ain't
Actress.
Now,
Alright, so right away, I'm gonna eliminate the one on the right because it's very similar. She has a very similar style with her little chest plate there to what we've seen before.
okay.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
The very, very first one.
The very, very first one.
No takesies backsies?
No takesies backsies.
All right. Did you guess which one is not Artoria?
Did I?
Well. No.
The first one I eliminated. Seriously?
All right, so let me walk you through each of these lovely ladies.
Okay.
So the first one, well, actually, I'm gonna say the middle one first because she's the easiest to explain. This is Artoria Alter. It's literally just
See, that's what I thought.
yeah, it's literally just King Arthur's worst qualities, overtaken by the Holy Grail, the sword, whatever. Sword undid her. Blah 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 blah. This is her. She's really cool. Like her dress. The first one, left over here. This is the community has called her Castoria because she is a caster class. This-
That's a clever nickname.
This Artoria is from an alternate thing in Fate where, okay, so in the King Arthur mythos, King Arthur's biggest rival is Morgan Le Fay. In this universe, everyone is like fairies. So this version of Artoria is not as confident, not as like regal or noble as the one from like what we know. And instead of having Excalibur, she has the Staff of Selection, which is what she's holding right there. And that basically said that she was like the child of prophecy and all that good garbage. Now,
Okay.
the last one over here. So
Judas.
this, the short answer is this is Morgan Le Fay. Basically the thing around her, the metal thing wrapping like around the back of her head, that is like part of her throne that she just carries around.
Truly queen material.
Yeah, so it plays into the story of Fate that she is supposed to look like Castoria. Yeah, so that was the game show. Woo!
Wow. Yeah, honestly, that was a lot of fun.
But yes.
No, but that was, wow. I mean,
Did
I
you have
still don't know
fun?
a lot, but you know what? For round 2, for the next game, I'm gonna come in swinging.
Would you want to do another Fate one?
I would love to. These
Okay.
games shows are a lot of fun.
Yay, I'm glad you had fun. Okay, I will prep one. I will make it harder. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, I'm glad we could.
Yes.